What's up, YouTube? What are you holding there, assistant?
I've got some green peppers, and yeah, they're not very big. I'm gonna put them in a different place next year. You know, could have got better sun. This plant's really nice and healthy. This is the plant right here. I had to pick them off. I wanted them to turn red, but they started getting this, I think it's blossom end rot. Right there's one.
Yeah.
I'll show this one up close. That one's the worst.
Hold on.
Like
yeah, that does look like blossom end rot.
And it's caused from either not enough calcium or too much watering. In this case, it's too much watering.
Yeah.
So for sure, I give it calcium on a regular basis.
Yeah, what a bummer.
Yeah, and this one's got it a little bit. And this this one just has a
little
little mild
wrinkling,
wrinkling, but it's not.
Let me see.
Yeah, that one's just mild wrinkling. And then, so
what
I'm going to do...
I'd say it's end rot because we haven't had enough cold nights in a row.
Yeah. I'm not throwing these out. I'm just going to cut the bad spots off.
You can get that too from it.
I'm going to cut the bad spots off and then freeze the peppers.
No, that's good. I'm glad that you said that.
That's what I'm going to do.
And even the part you cut off, compost.
Yeah, I'll compost the part
We're
that I cut
hippies.
off.
We can't help it.
It's going to go in my compost pile over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Don't
doing.
throw away anything.
No.
You know, it's just a waste, really, you know.
No, I spent all this time growing these. I'm going to...
They're beautiful. You did a good job, assistant.
And there's more growing on there, but just, you know, late in the season. So next year, I'm going to overwinter this plant. And next year, I'm going to put it in a sunny location where it gets just as much sun as it can. And try to do a little better with it. But it's a very good plant, actually. So I'm
So if you're going to overwinter it, explain to the YouTube viewers what that entails.
Well, it entails basically pruning it down to almost nothing.
I was going to say, are you going to top it?
Yeah, you top it way down.
Yeah.
You get a small pot, like a 3-gallon
you don't have a lot of room
pot, like
in
one of
our
those 3-gallon pots.
Nursery. Yeah.
And some nice soil. Take all the leaves off, and you just put it in there. You know, clean. You got to clean the roots. A lot of people clean the roots. You know, they put it in fresh soil, clean the roots.
It's good to keep. It's good to have a clean root. I think.
Yeah, so you don't bring in the purpose of that. So you don't bring in, you know, bugs and bring them into your house. That's why. And then, so you do that. And you put it in a nice new pot, and you just stick it in your house.
In a what pot?
In a pot, just like a 3-gallon pot. You know, one of those are like...
breathable?
I wish I had one here.
Are you going to put it in a fabric pot?
No, like a small one, maybe...
I had a tornado. I had a really bad windstorm. I haven't put it back up.
I can't find them, but even a little bit smaller than that, even.
Huh?
Just even a little bit smaller than that, like 3-gallon. That's probably like a 5-gallon.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Or maybe in that size, but just something smaller. Put it in the pot and put it in your house, like in front of a window. It doesn't need a ton of light because you don't want it to go crazy.
Do you now? Does you probably don't know this, but does the pepper plant have a large root system or?
No, it's small.
Oh, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like
so you can actually use that.
It's like just a little
ball
system, so you can actually dig them up.
Yeah.
Carefully.
It's kind of like cannabis. You know, like I've got some pictures on my on this YouTube channel of root balls. One of them was that 13-foot 1-inch blue dream root ball, and you can see it's basically, you know, centered in one big root, but of course it has the smaller, you know, like just like capillaries in your body or something like that reach out, and then it has those. I know I'm getting into it, but
I want to say something else.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Susan. Go back to that.
Okay, the biggest bonus of overwintering a plant is come next year, you put that plant out, and that plant has a huge head start because peppers have like this notoriously long vegetative state. So
they do?
Oh yeah, it'll take forever for them to get to the point of flowering.
I didn't know that.
And producing a bunch of peppers. So that's why when you see these people online that have these huge pepper plants, those aren't probably first-year plants.
I see.
Yeah. So this next year will do much better in a sunnier location, so that's what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah.
And I have a few others I'm going to do that with.
That's the thing, you know, about big plants, you know, it's like,
yeah.
I really get attached to my girls, and, you know, I know it's really fruity right now, and it has to be taken down, but it's always rough. But yeah, what was I going to say about her? Okay, she was saying about taking it in. What'd you call that?
What?
Taking that plant in?
Overwintering.
Oh, she's going to overwinter that. Well, I guess I never put a name to it, but that's what I'm going to do with Blue Dream too. You know, I've said that already, but and when you do, like for instance, I don't know if I've said this in any of my videos, but when I say if you want to get a big cannabis plant, veg it for a long time, and the way you can get away with that is, well, it's kind of tricky, but it is, but it isn't, because obviously if you give it low light, you don't want to give it a lot of light, you don't want it to go nuts, but if you give it a little bit of light, you can stress it. It just depends on the strain. Some strains are very forgiving and others aren't, because as you know, cannabis, if you're just giving it low light, it's going to stretch more, and you're going to have more spaces in between your nodes. So I could really go on a long ways on this one. So, but I don't. There's just so much out there that if you're interested, just yeah, they have their characteristics like every plant. Like she was saying about the peppers, which I don't know anything about really. So yeah, you just have to do your research, man. If you want to be a good gardener, you research the plant, the fruit, whatever it is you're dealing with, what they like. It's all out there. The information's all out there, and you'll have much more success. Anyway, I'm out of here. So rock on, everybody. Morphe, say goodbye. Morphe, you gotta say goodbye at least, Morphe. Morphe says goodbye.